Hey, Vortex. So we're driving. Isn't that exciting? I'm excited. I'm always excited to be on the interstate. You see? That's the steering wheel. Because I'm not lying. Prove that you're driving. Prove it! I also have a keyboard in my lap. Aren't you glad, Vortex? Finally got my car light. Isn't that awesome? It's little things, it's little things, it's little things, it's little things. So I just did stand-up comedy at a shitty dive bar. That's where the comics are. Only at a shitty dive bar, not on a special on Netflix. If you got a special on Netflix, that means you're not funny. That means you're not talented. That means that you've sacrificed your ball sack, your ball sack, your ball sack. I'm not going to name names though, but I think that we all know who I'm talking about. Anybody on Netflix? Anybody on Netflix? It means that you're not worth a shit. Everything you say is meaningless. And even if you say something that people can agree with, you're not saying it in the way you really want to be saying it. Here's the thing, I was thinking about this. Like, I rant and rave about shit all the time. I really do. I'm so mad about all this stuff. But like, I'm not gonna say a lot of that stuff. Like, I hardly ever say what I want to say to people. You know, I always get in trouble for things that I do say. But I never tell people off the way that I really, really want to. And if I do, I feel guilty about it. Because it's like I don't ever come across the way that I want to come across, I suppose. And that's very frustrating. And it annoys me because other people look at me like I'm some sort of like shining example of you know, just individuality and being yourself and shit. It's like, dude, I wish that I could be that person. And I feel like more and more with stand-up comedy and with music and with art in general, I feel like just accepting the way that things are, it like allows me to be that person that I am. Like, every single time that I've made a modern decision, and by modern decision, I mean, you know, take something that I'm told to take, do something that I'm told to do, believe something that I'm told to believe. Every single time that I've done that, I want to kill myself, okay? And I just don't want to sacrifice my integrity also that I can fit in, you know, and I mean, I'm kind of doing that right now. See, there you go. My integrity just came back because I took off that fucking Reaganite seatbelt. All right. Damn it! You came up with a better one. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. There it is. There it is. There it is. I love that. I think that the camera is shaking. This is some more Aaronovsky shit for you, Vortex. It is kind of cool though. interstate. I've perfected the art of multitasking. Why would you do that? I'm sure that's what you're asking. I just happen to be really good at it. Most people aren't even good at one thing, one thing, one thing, one thing, one thing. I would give anything to be able to do this in front of an actual audience. I would give anything, anything, anything. I just want to reveal myself, reveal myself. Feel like I'm in one kind of closet, one hell of a closet. You know, there's a gay closet. Well, there are plenty of closets. They don't talk about that. What makes you think that only gays get a closet? Fuck gays. You know, tonight I actually said homosexuality is a choice. I can't believe you said that. Nobody's saying that. That's pretty old, though. That's like old news. It's like we've moved on. We have more letters that we're concerned about. We don't need to talk about that anymore. We don't need to talk about the G's. Jeez Louise. I think I'm going to drop in to Steak and Shake and see if they need any help closing the store. Mainly because I'm bored and I have some weed and I just don't feel like smoking it by myself. And I knew that shit. When I rolled that shit up, I was like, nobody's going to be here that's going to smoke that. So you just roll that for yourself. You know that. Dude, but I was totally fashionably late, man. Like, even the host, John Hickok, gun motherfucker, said, this is so Amy Gross. This is so Amy Gross. The fact that, like, I was literally in the parking lot, gathered all my shit together, just watching the mic from the fucking parking lot. That is so Amy Gross. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I did my schizophrenic privilege joke. And it went well, but not as well as I wanted it to go. But I don't care, I still like the joke. It's a joke on society. Trying to get me to be what you want me to be. Why would I want to be anything like society? Why would I want to be? Why would I want to be on my phone all the time? Why would I want to be? Why would I want to be constantly crying, whining, crying, whining, crying, whining, crying, whining like every other dumb motherfucker in a first world country? You don't even deserve it. See, this is what I want to do. I just want to validate people. You know, because people do that shit to me all the time. You know, anybody that's borderline personality, y'all know. Y'all know. But it's not just borderline. It's like, hold on. So we got some light action going on this interstate right here in this area. We got some light action. Y'all see the lights? Y'all see them? They're so pretty. But anyway, what was I talking about? The fucking nose, man. Whining, crying. Yeah, everybody's doing that shit. It's just so annoying. And nobody's talking about the right stuff. Nobody. In order to talk about the stuff you want to talk about, you have to do it in code. Which is, you know, whatever. I'm not going to bitch about censorship, you know, because it makes things fun for me. I think I was thinking about it. Like, if I had a kid, right? A lot of people probably are like, you say you're conservative, but you swear all the time, and you do drugs, and but here's the thing, I would stop both of those things if I had kids, because I want to be an example, and and I don't think that cussing up a storm and smoking marijuana products or eating marijuana products. Hold on, I'm gonna put my seatbelt back on because we're in fucking 5-0 land. This 5-0 is always patrolling up here. They got nothing else to do. There's no crime here. They need to go to fucking Portland. They need to go to Portland. They need to go to Chicago. Chicago, yes. I used to live in Naperville. Long time ago. But anyway, crying, whining. Whoa! The vortex decided to do exactly the same thing as the world. Yes. Yes. The world. Yeah, okay, so the underground comedy thing, that could be really cool. I'd much rather do that anyway, because I've always had an issue with artists. Like, you call yourself an artist, but like you need like to do all your art in like a stadium. I just don't understand that shit. That's so like anti-art. You know, like turning it into this. What the fuck is this motherfucker doing? Dude, it's a yellow light. It's a yellow light. You need to calm down. I know I do. I really do need to calm down. Anyway. What was I saying? We have no short-term memory, you guys. This is partially because of schizophrenia. This is partially because of all the pot. But, you know, I think I want to remember any of this stuff. It's like, the more I thought about it, I was like, what's the problem with having no short-term memory? You know, like, a lot of people would probably say that is like the wrong way to approach things, but you guys are just wrong and stupid and ignorant about the world. And I love you. I just love you so much. Alright, well, I'm gonna cut this video short and I'm gonna go smoke some pot with my friend. But I'll probably shoot another video, so. You see? My keyboard says, yes, we're going to do that. Don't worry, Vortex.